Welcome to TLG Radio, Transformative Leadership Group's new snippet radio station. Hi, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Ron McIntyre, and I am the president owner of Transformative Leadership Group, and also your chief disruptive leader. Our topic of discussion today is session number 201405, entitled, What is Dissatisfaction Costing Your Business Today? In the last session, we looked at how we should build a vision statement. Now we will entertain the why. So let's get started. Do you realize that bad work environments and relationships are costing companies in this country $360 billion per year? Yes, that's a billion with a B. You may be asking yourself, how is that possible? However, all you have to do is examine stress-related health expenses, productivity losses, and the cost of high employee turnover to understand the issue. Remarkably, this adds up to an estimated $360 billion per year. Where would you begin to unplug this hole in the proverbial bucket? Having been a leader for nearly 40 years, I can honestly tell you that we need to focus on the leadership, not necessarily the workers, although we will touch on their level in a future discussion. So let's dig a little deeper. We'll start with economic impact. 75% of working Americans say their boss is the most stressful part of the job on a daily basis. 44% say a supervisor or boss at some point in their career has verbally, emotionally, or physically abused them. And 31% of the workers say their boss just doesn't appreciate them. Generally, these people would be declared whiners and summarily ignored in prior leadership environments. But now we must listen to what they are saying and begin to act if we are going to slow down the bleeding taking place. As mentioned before, bad working relationships between management and employees cost the economy each year from lost productivity. This occurs from fake sick days, dawdling due to low motivation, poor communications, and indifference to commitments, and in some cases intentionally making mistakes out of spite. Not only do we have the economic side to look at, we have the health impacts. If you have ever had a poor work environment, you know that you just can't shake it off by giving 2 weeks' notice. In fact, it takes 22 months to restore our stress levels to a healthy range after a bout with a poor boss or environment. It is also a fact that people who feel they must remain in a lousy situation are more susceptible to chronic stress, depression, and anxiety. These are triggers for a lowered immune system, which can lead to colds, flu, strokes, and even heart attacks. Likewise, these in turn can lead to sick days and visits to the doctor, hospital, chiropractor, or other alternative health care provider, which then adds up to a pretty penny in health cost and lost work days. So now we've seen economic and health impact, but what about turnover impact? Depending on whose figures you use, a replacement of an existing exiting employee can cost a company as much as 175% of the cost of the employee who left. This does not include the lost productivity during the time of the search or legal fees if there were any perceived cause for the person leaving. One company who tracked their actual replacement cost estimated real dollars of $160,000 per year, well above the average managerial salary in this country. These are some very tangible reasons why we need to change the leadership style we have in this country today. There is no magic bullet or process that will change bad leaders into good leaders overnight, but everyone involved will accomplish it with focus and effort. Challenge your employees to be more engaged and challenge the leaders to listen and become more responsive. Our Engage and Motivate framework can help you tackle this problem and bring stability to your part of this dismal story. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us today. And if we have touched on something you would like to request more information about, please send us an email today at ron@transformativeleadership.us. Have a great day, and God bless until we meet again.